Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there.
Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a look with a little bit of floral liner. And we're going to be using the JACLYN Hill Morphe palette. This is it. I'm like the last one to do this, you guys. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen swatches. I know you've seen reviews. It's very controversial for some reason, which I don't get. I'm just here to get some buttery eyeshadows and do the damn thing. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Yes.
So let's go ahead and move on in with the quickness. I'm not going to lie, I do not have these shade names memorized. But I'm obviously going to show you what I'm using here by pointing to it. So I'm going to take this sort of deep mustardy type of shade in my crease. We're just going to go ahead and blend that in a bit. And I'm using the Time Los Angeles makeup brushes. But I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't yellow enough for me. So I went in with the lighter yellow shade because I really wanted to make that yellow stand out. Yellow's a bomb color, you guys. Learn to love it. And just to let you know, in case you don't follow me on Snap or anything like that, there is not bird poop in my hair. That is metallic spray paint that has still not come out from like 2 weeks ago. It was part of my NYX video that didn't end up making the cut, and it's just stuck with me from then on. I've washed it like 10 times, and it won't come out, so not bird poop. So I'm going to be taking this burnt orange shade. I decided to take a little bit of a bigger blending brush here. And I want that shadow to really stand out, kind of like in a halo eye effect. So I'm going to go ahead and take this super matte teal shade. I really like the way that this looks once it's put on the skin. It's just super matte and pigmented. I really like it. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and take and blend that into that burnt orange shade that we had in the crease. And to give our eyes a little bit more dimension, I'm going to take that shimmery aqua shade. And I'm going to put that right in the center of the lid. And as you can see here, it just gives my lids that more full type of effect. So I just like the way that kind of transformed the look there. And of course, what happens to the top must happen to the bottom. So we are taking this mustardy yellow shade, and I'm going to go ahead and buff that into the lower lid. And we're going to go ahead and take that burnt orange shade, and we're going to buff that in as well. You guys already know what's good. The teal too, obviously. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes with some concealer to get rid of any fallout that we might have had. Okay guys, do not tell my sister, but I found this white gel liner in my makeup bag. And apparently it's hers, so I gotta go ahead and give it back to her. But this is what I'm going to be using for the flowers. Of course you can use the liquid liner, but I actually like this a little bit better. And as far as the shapes that we're doing, it's basically just like 3 little bubbles or like little ovals, I guess you could say. I wanted to make it look like the flower part is coming out of the eye at first. And then at the end is when I'm going to do the full 5 little petals. This is kind of what I was referring to here. Basically, you're just going to make like a little star shape, but like a chunky star, and that'll make it look like a flower. Yes, that's the best tip that I can give you right there. And I'm going to extend it out a little bit. Obviously, I want it to look like a little wang. Then I'm going to be taking Vivid Halo and Vivid Escape from the NYX Vivid Liner collection. I'm going to be using the yellow shade as the inner portion of the flower, and then of course the green for the leaves. Then after adding 2 and maybe 3 at the most leaves, I'm going to go ahead and start on the other eye. So we're just going to repeat the exact same pattern. I definitely want the same amount of petals and everything on each eye. The symmetry has to be at least decent at best. So I tried to kind of recreate it as best as I could. And because there's never been a look that can't use a little bit of glitter, I'm going to be taking this glitter injections in the shade Pineapple Express and popping that into the inner corner to make that greenery pop just a little bit more. Then taking the NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Best Lip Liner I've ever used in my life. Well, okay, it's really called Sandstorm, but I do stand by my original statement. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with that. Then, like a damn fool, I forgot to show which lip gloss this is. And I know it's one of the Aqualux lip glosses from NYX, but I do not know what shade it is. I'm not gonna lie right now. I want to say it's Do the Hustle, but then it doesn't look like it, and I can't find it, so I'm so sorry about that. But we are gonna do a little pop on the brow bone. I used to honestly think that a shimmery brow bone was like a little bit tacky, but for some reason I'm really loving it, and I love the pop that it gives to the underneath of your brow. It just is kind of like that little boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my mascara, and I do love this L'Oreal Telescopic. It's one of my favorite mascaras. It's like really good to get right in there. But just go ahead and coat your lashes, because obviously we're gonna put falsies on as per usual. And this, you guys, is what I would look like if I was a real life beauty guru on Instagram. But seriously, this is how I apply my lashes when I cannot find my tweezers, unfortunately. All I did was trim the lashes a little bit, and we are good to go. And these are the Time Los Angeles lashes in Luna. So yeah, that is actually it for this look.
Alright you guys, that is it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to know my little mini review on this palette, I do really like it. I think that the shades are bomb, the pigmentation's good. I know it's like people were kind of on the fence, but I really do enjoy it. I know not everything works for everybody. One thing that I can say that I would love to see is if I'm gonna have a palette that doesn't have a mirror on it, which I know most of the Morphe palettes don't and everything like that, but I feel like if I have like a cardboard style palette and it's a larger size like this, I really would love for it to fold all the way back, because it does make it a lot easier since you're not going to be using a mirror anyways. I just love the way it feels to just be able to hold it singly and not have like the little flapping around. I mean, maybe that's just me being picky, but I think that that would be a really cool idea. Yeah, that's just kind of one thing that I would say there. But I do love buying collab palettes, because I do love seeing boss ladies on YouTube like doing their thing. I really hope you enjoyed this look. I've been all about that floral liner lately. For some reason, I just wanted to incorporate nature into my looks. I don't know if it's because I can't even go outside because it's too hot and I'll melt. Do you hear that thunder though? The rain is very rare in Arizona, you guys. The rain is very rare. So that's it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.